Back at Tropicana Field, headed into the fourth inning. The Rays with a couple runs tonight for Jake Odorizzi, leading 2-0. Our pleasure to have Derek Shelton, the Rays hitting coach, join us here. Derek, we appreciate you spending time with us. So far, so good tonight.
Yeah, so far so good, especially off a good young pitcher like Fernandez, who throws the ball, throws the fastball, has got the power breaking ball. So we've had some really good at bats early on, which has been nice to see.
D. Gordon's going to lead it off here. This gives us a chance to chat about what happened in September. And one name that has drawn, I think, a lot of attention is Mikie Mahtook. Is this a hot streak, or is this progress with more time in the big leagues, knowing what you're doing?
Well, I think a little bit of both. I think he got on a really good roll, but it is progress. I mean, we've seen him at.
This ball off the glove of Sizemore. He appeared to be set to make a catch on a slide out there, and it popped away, so Gordon is aboard.
Yeah, I think we've seen him at different points during the year, but I think it's a credit to Mikie. I think it's a credit to our development people, the staff in Durham, because his swing's gotten better. His swing's definitely gotten shorter, and he's driving the ball to all fields, and a lot of progress. Really excited about what he's done in September.
Hey, Derek, one thing, I want to throw a couple of numbers at you. You go back for this team from April through the end of July, averaging just over 3.5 runs a game at 3.6. Since the beginning of August until now, it's 4.6 runs a game, and they've been even better in September at almost 5 runs a game. What do you attribute that to?
Well, I think a little bit. I mean, it's been documented that we kind of changed our approach. We had always been an organization that, had work counts and tried to see pitches, and we got a little bit more aggressive. And I think, the credit goes to our players, our front office, our staff. We kind of had a meeting about it. We talked about it, and I think the biggest thing is the players bought into it. And we told them we were going to take them out of their comfort zones a little bit, and we have, and we've seen good results. And we've seen good results with individual players. So I think that's probably the biggest point.
Is it as basic? Oh, here goes a runner, pitches a strike, and the throw down, going to get him. He is out at second base. Beckham taking the throw. And Gordon is caught stealing for the 19th time this year after reaching on the error charge to Sizemore.
Well, there is no margin for error when you're making this play. And Aaron Sebia up and out with a bullet right on the bag. And a great job there by Tim Beckham. Yep, and he knows it too. Make sure you secure that ball and get the tag to the hand in a hurry. And he did just that.
Gordon walking off the field. The Marlins thinking about whether they want to take another look at that or not, and they've decided not to. Derek, is it as simple, hitting, they say hitting is the toughest thing to do in sport, and you you're charged with trying to accomplish maybe the toughest thing to do in sport. Is this approach as simple as essentially hitting off the fastball?
Well, I think it is. I think it's, hitting off the fastball, but I think probably the most important point is being ready to hit. And I think that's what we've seen when we've talked about changing this approach a little bit, is making sure guys are ready. And, some of our guys would like to see pitches and do different things, and that's the comfort zone that I was alluding to, is the fact that we kind of took them out of it and told them to be ready. And to their credit, we've had some success with it, and we've kind of built on it. And as you guys well know, and you see throughout the month of September, when you start to hit, it gets contagious. And then you get a couple guys up here that, we're swinging the bats in Durham and come up, and we've kind of built off it. So it's good to see. I mean, it's a credit to our guys. It's a little bit different approach than we've taken in the past, but I think the results have been really good.
Hey, Derek, talk a little bit about the development as a hitter for Kevin Kiermaier. We know about his defense, but I'll tell you what, the last couple of months, being out there every day, lefties, righties, looks to be looking to use the whole field a little bit more, but he has been fantastic the last couple of months. Talk a little bit about him.
Yeah, I think that's great. Well, first off, the guy's a Gold Glove, and I know you guys have talked about it. He should win the Gold Glove hands down. He's the best center fielder in the game. But offensively, I think it's one of those things that the more at-bats he gets, the more we're seeing him mature. And he is using the other side of the field. And I think it was one of those growing pains things. He needed at-bats. He came to the big leagues last year, had a little bit of success. Guys adjusted. He started the year this year, had some success. Guys adjusted. Now he's adjusting back, and I think we're starting to see the complete player that this kid can be. And he's going to be, an exciting offensive player because of the things he can do on the bases, and to go along with the defensive player. But I think we'll see the blossoming of, quite possibly one of the guys that's going to be one of the best players in the game.
Well, there you go. Under duress, You've done a great job, and we appreciate
Well,
it.
that's what happens when you let Asdrubal Cabrera sit on the bench, because he doesn't know what to do with himself. He thinks he's coaching over here. He's got his fleece on like he's a coach. It's embarrassing.
Well, at least you know who to go after now.
Yeah, I mean, I think I can take him. He's kind of an older player now. I think I can get him.
And if we let you go now, his back is still to you.
Yeah, I'll get him. Yeah, I'll cheap shot him. There's no doubt about that.
Derek, we appreciate the visit. Thanks so much for coming on with us.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, Derek Shelton, the Rays hitting coach, with us here in the top of the 4th.